Good afternoon and welcome to this Techy Tuesday tidbit for teachers. This one is mostly for secondary educators, but will also be relevant for elementary and middle school educators as well. We're talking today about resources within Schoology. So with our resources, where I'm logged into Schoology, I'm on my main page, and then I'll navigate to resources. Here in our resources, you will notice you may have some resources already here. But what we will do to navigate to the Montgomery Public Schools resources is navigate to Group right here on the left. And once here, you'll see all the groups. Now, I have every group in MPS and every school, but you'll scroll down and locate Montgomery Public Schools. It's right here. You'll select that. Now, it will take some time to load. It may spin for a minute right here like this as it loads because there are so many resources in there. Once the Montgomery Public Schools resources are loaded, you'll see many folders here. Some of these are just resources for you to look at, such as the Schoology tutorials for teachers and the Schoology tutorials for students. You may want to add these student resources to your class. You can simply do that by clicking over here on the settings cog and add to course. This way your students will know how to utilize Schoology for their coursework. We also have digital citizenship curriculum here broken down by grade level, where you can simply add those assignments to your class and go over digital citizenship with your students. But the main thing I wanted to go over, and this is more for secondary, is the franchise materials. The franchise materials are available from the state of Alabama. We copied them over to our instance, and it has full courses for certain subjects provided by the state. So once you click it, it will spin again because there's quite a few resources here. Now you will see all the subject folders once it has loaded. Say you were teaching environmental science. You will select the science folder, then go to environmental science. Now you could copy the entire folder over to your class, but this also includes all the answer keys and teaching materials. So what you would want to do is open the environmental science folder, and you will see all the information here for you. Here's a getting started guide you may want to read to talk about how this is supposed to work. So what I would do is go down to Unit 1, and here are all the materials for Unit 1. So I can back out and go back to the environmental science folder because I just wanted to see what all was in there. So now that I see that everything is good in the Unit 1 folder, I can click the settings cog and add to course. So I'm going to copy this to one of my sandbox courses, and I have a lot of courses. So let me find my sandbox. This course is no longer active, so I'm going to select this one. And you can choose what unit you want to put it in, but I'm going to put it in none for right now. If you had certain folders you want things to fall in, you could do that there. And then I'll select add, and it will copy it over to my class. Now it will take a minute, and it'll say loading, and it'll tell you that it's loading. But I can go back over to my courses as soon as this is done. So once I click on my courses, I'll go to that course that I copied the material to, which is this Introduction to PowerTeacher Pro. This is pretty much just a sandbox course for me right now. And I will see that folder here that I copied. And you can open it up and you will see all the things listed there for the students. So it gives an overview with a checklist, all the assignments, and everything for your class. It even includes the quizzes. Now with these quizzes that you copy over, make sure to come over here and edit them to set them to the correct category so they will sync in the grade book. Because right now they're set as no category, ungraded, with no period or anything. So it's important to also make sure that you, after you copy it over, you do the groundwork to make sure that information is available, the assignments are graded, and everything else. But this is how you utilize the enterprise classes from our resources, which are found right here at the top in Schoology, and they're there for you to utilize. So we just want to make you aware of the resource and tell you that you're free to use this in your classes, and it will help you with some materials and coming up with things. I hope this information helps, and thank you for watching Tech Tuesday.